What's going on? What's up? How is ya? Welcome to a live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Kroll, what's up? How are you? 13 people on here, only 5 thumbs up. Come on. You two motherfuckers that left, fuck you guys. What's up? How is everyone? A lot of times people will click on and realize that it shows when they click on, and they're like, oh shit, and then they take off. Urban Wisdom, what's up? Big Mac, Chuck Peoples, Robert Southard, what's up? Webdad, Rifleman First, what's up? Clarence, Tattooed Fucker, Kroll, what's going on? Adam Smith, how are ya? Aprons got done today. A bunch of free pouches got done. A bunch of stuff that ships a lot of orders got done today. I've got Patrol mag pouches. Black Patrols, Pals back. Looks like more Patrols here. We have a lot of girls that live 45 minutes to an hour away, and their direction, it was getting cold and icy, so a lot of the crew took off this morning, so we were down considerably today. Adjustable holsters, net insert trays, pelter wraps, boot bags, slim ID, pocket slides, all kinds of pocket slides, minimalist wallets, 3-cell pocket, 3-cell pockets, 3-cell pockets. Will you make? Went through and liked a bunch of older YouTube videos. Right on, Jen. Will you ever make a 3-slot pocket with hook Velcro on the back? I don't know. Why don't you just use a piece of double-sided Velcro? Dangler shipped. Right on. Columbus, Ohio, what's up? Torrance, what's going on, man? Look at that bin full of chocolate cake pouches, all these round pouches. This is a different bin from yesterday. Tons of that shit. Anybody get tracking today? 30 people on here. Come on, guys. There's only 22 thumbs up, and half of those were in the first few minutes when people have already bailed. All these orders are ready to go. Just need to put the free pouches in. Are we ever going to make canteen pouches? If you need a canteen pouch, man, buy something that's available. Don't wait for us. Are we? Who knows? Probably because I'll want some for myself. But I don't know at what point that'll be. Ryan Allen, what's up? Officially retired, right on. So what are you going to do? Got shipping notification, right on. Already clicked like, got my tickets for the 19th, right on. Right on, it'd be good to see you here. Lots of gaps in the wall. A lot of stuff is shipped out. All right, guys, well, there's not really any comments here, so I'm going to, I guess I'm going to go ahead and start shutting this down and go do something different than this. Can you talk about Africa? I don't know shit about Africa. What do you want me to tell you about Africa? Just snagged a belt-mounted OD CQB pouch, right on. Seeing lots of people pushing Jace Medical. I don't know who Jace Medical is. What do you mean there's no woodland? There's woodland all over. How about this ox blood leather tray? Or business card case. You could use this as a minimalist wallet also. How about this little guy? Is there a better species of fish to use in an aquaponic tank? Anything you want. Literally anything you want. Put whatever you want in there. We do koi because the few fish we're going to grow in our aquaponics tank, we only have 300 gallons of water for the fish part of the aquaponics system. And the few fish that are going to go in there would be so few. I mean, you could run them higher density and plant higher density to clean the water. But I'm better off putting koi in there. I buy them for $25 a piece, and we can sell them for $250, $300 in a 6-month period. They're literally 12, 13, 14-inch fish. Interesting that Denmark said they're done. Apparently a lot of places have said they're done with this. Philip, what's up? Need to order a new wallet. Lost mine, had from 2014. What are you doing with rabbits in the tractors as far as ice? We're not doing shit with them, man. We put, number one, we don't have any ice. It's going to get cold. The ground is going to freeze. We actually left here a couple of hours ago, and the roads are, for the most part, dry around here. So if we don't get any more water coming out of the air, there won't be any ice, at least where we're at. The rabbits, we will put straw in with them so that they can get into the straw if they want to. We put straw in all the rabbits' cages, and for the most part, the rabbits push the straw out and don't use it. Are koi edible? K-O-I, koi, and yeah, everything's edible, man. They're just carp. Really enjoyed the podcast. Right on, Jen. I did see you on there. Shipping notification, Patrick. Cool. What fish stocked in the pond? Nothing in the ponds yet. The ponds all have issues, like fucking major cost money issues. I need to order a new wallet. Lost mine that I had 2014. Interesting that Denmark, I think we've read all these. Jace Medical is the bag full of penicillin. Oh, got you. Do you know where else you can buy all that shit? Vetmed.com, calvet.com, even walmartrx.com. You can buy all that. Every 6 months, I buy about $500 worth of antibiotics. They send me bottles that about fill this up, right? Keflex, Pen VK, which is penicillin with potassium, zithromycin, erythromycin, everything's in there. Amoxicillin, tetracycline, I mean, you name it. What's the one that everybody uses for all the chlamydia and shit? Oh, I can't even fucking think. Like, you get literally like a dozen of different, and you're buying bottles. You can buy them in doses that are 250 and 500, or you can just buy 500s and then split your dosage. You can recap really easy. It doesn't cost much to buy the stuff to break it down. And Cipro's one of them. That's not the one I was thinking of though. Doxycycline. That's what. And if you if you have somebody that's a corpsman, especially like attached to a bigger unit, their bottles come in 500s. Like they all, Bactrim, I hadn't heard of using Bactrim for that. I suppose I thought Bactrim was more for like fungal and stuff. But if you have access to a corpsman or somebody, their bottles are 500s. Or if you have access to somebody that has a pharmacy, their bottles that they fill into are 500s. But you can buy all those VetMed stuff. They all come from the same factories. It's the same shit. Like, I know people, like, I know a lot of people that have used all that shit that came through the mail. I've personally used it myself. Amanda has used it. Like, we have friends that are docs, and we're like, here's what's going on. And they're like, take these things, and we use the stuff we have. Like, we could totally go get it. I have insurance for that. We have used that stuff as we have needed it, and we don't need it very often at all. But we've used it so that we know that it works. And you'll see people say, oh, it doesn't work as well. What the fuck ever. I don't know what kind of problems you have. Keflex and Cipro are good general antibiotics, cover most things. What's the anthrax one? It's Cipro, right? Cipro's anthrax? Made it better than never. Right on, Brian. What's up? Bactrim mostly used for UTIs. Great stream. Right on, Charlie. Desert rat. What's up? Kerber, frogs. We have tons of frogs and turtles in the pond. Snappers, tons of snappers. Pond started growing turtles almost immediately. Man, you dig a hole, and the turtles smell fucking like wet dirt. They show up. Watching All in the Family, and in the 70s, Meth Head was saying climate would be uninhabitable in 10 years. Yeah, there are all kinds of shit. They've been saying this shit. Why are they screaming global warming, right? The ice caps are melting and the seas are rising, but all your rich people are buying fucking beachfront property. If that stuff was all going away, why would the insurance company still cover it? Why could you still get a policy for it? Only difference is less paperwork at the pharmaceuticals and work between the two. Yeah. Cipro's anthrax. Vet said the meds they give the pets have often been human meds. Yeah, it's the same shit. Doc Bones, Nurse Amy have a book on how to dose it and symptoms and cross-reference stuff. We sell those books. I don't currently have any of them, but there's books out there on how to do that. Miami was supposed to be 20 inches underwater by now, yeah. And they buy big SUVs. Yes, all the stuff that they're telling you can't do, they're all out doing. Like Gavin Newsom was just at a football or baseball game, I don't know, some fucking ball sport game with no fucking masks on, in the bleachers with tons of fucking people. But you guys can't do that. Do you think their kids are vaccinated like they want to vaccinate your kids? Fuck no, they're not. Their kids aren't allowed to have smartphones because they know what it does to them. Like everything, the rules for thee, not for me. Grandpa told me stories of getting taught global warming in school in the 40s. Miami was supposed to be 20 inches. Only difference, less paperwork. All right, we've read all this. Turn this around. Giggling about Tom McDonald's song where he was talking about defunding the wall, but the left has a 15-foot fence. Yeah, and it's all true. Every fucking thing he says is all true. Every fucking piece of it. Hear about Arnold's hitting a Prius. He smashed the car good and almost killed the driver with his super large SUV. I don't know when that happened, but I know he has H1s. He has Hummers. Or did. European strap kit makes boot tight look like short ratchet type straps. I don't know what we're talking about. Live feed was interesting. Right on. There's a lot of ways to do everything. You can come out and believe what you believe, and if it works for you, fucking more power to you. But you might win more people over, fucking a little slower into it, right? You can't take and tell a milk farmer that fucking milk is poisonous. And that's not what she did. That's just a fucking, an example. Pick up a nursing drug reference guide. Has tons of calculations. Good info. All these celebrities pushing climate change are buying coastal vacation properties while saying it will be underwater. Yeah, almost like they're trying to get you to put they don't even care what the cost is, right? They have the money. The availability is not there. They have created availability. Hearing that pharmacies are being told to fill ivermectin and hydrochloroquine prescriptions now. Look up how to make hydrochloroquine. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube. Surprisingly, they haven't fucking removed them from YouTube. You know what it comes from? It comes from orange peels and grapefruit peels. That's where hydrochloroquine comes from. Kidney issue. I'm supposed to be on plant-based alkaline diet. So, going to look for more meaty stuff. Jen, you should check out Dr. Kinberry also. Who is an actual doctor, right? He's a doctor. He's my doctor. He was my doctor for 15 years. He was Amanda's doctor. He was Jaeger's doctor. Like, he's a real doctor. He wrote a book called Lies Your Doctor Told You. Amazon bestseller list. I have ditch medicine. I've got ditch medicine. And dentist, where there is no doctor, where there is no dentist. Got all those. Rosifin is a great broad spectrum. Yeah, especially like open abdomen, gunshot wounds, trauma like that. The Rosifin, I know they have an injectable Rosifin too. And then some of the kits, you would actually sprinkle a powder into the open abdominal wounds. At least that's how the 18 Deltas were doing it 20 years ago. Will the EDC basket be a regular item? Do you mean the dump tray? Like the EDC tray? No, I auction those off. We'll probably do EDC pouch Mark II. It's a little bigger, a little more organization inside it. These will probably go up. It's a trip. The guys that buy these, they're not really my clients. I mean, some of them are, but I mean, we'll sell 500 of these. 20 of you guys might buy them. Mostly it's people that we don't know and first-time customers that are buying that stuff. Bootstraps from muck boots from Europe, kind of like ski boot straps. Look like short ratchet straps. Huh. Somebody send me a link to that. I'll take a look at it. So the salt shaker we use fell in half, just broke. Like, these things are great until they're not. Like, they break. We use them a lot, right? So we ordered one off Amazon. Amazon sent that inside of this fucking box here. This is what it came in, just rattling around. It's all damaged. The corners fucking ripped out of it and shit. And that's how Amazon shipped that salt shaker. Talking about lease buying stuff. Have you noticed the last 9 to 12 months, inventory of private jets is really something? Yeah, all luxury goods. Because they're leaving their companies, they're stepping down as CEO, which lets them cash out their stocks. They're taking cash and converting cash into hard assets. They're buying things with it because when the US dollar crashes, the jet will still hold its value and trade for whatever they want to trade it for. Same with property, real estate, you know, anything like that. Hard metals. Day is going smooth till someone jacked my work bag with my knives off the front porch. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy, crazy. Have you ever used a BOA lacing system in boots? I have not. I have not. Is that like the ratchet wind-up thing? 2008 Chevy Trailblazer, 15,000 miles, dirt cheap from family. Right on. Any problems there? Oh, I don't have a fucking clue, man. Somebody on here might. Have you ever used the BOA? Okay, that's like. Some more good med books, remote medic field guide, and para-rescue. There's a lot of surgical guides also. U.S. military FM manuals on surgery and field surgery, dated from different times too. They're different. I am thirsty. I do not know where my water is. Raise coral, but my girls would eat them. Now you just put mesh over the top. They won't eat them. Put them in a row house where cats can't get to them. Or in a greenhouse. You would love to, you just wouldn't love it enough to make it happen, which is totally fine, but there's always a way to do it if you want to do it. Daddy was chemical, biological, nuclear guy. Army, great books from his time. Man, I'm going to have to rewatch this and build a list of books. Yeah. Kilo Bravo 6, what's up? What's up? This is a neat little knife. I impulsively bought it off Amazon. I just thought it looked cool. Of course, their pictures always look better than mine. Not a bad looking knife, though. It's a little small, a little short, and it doesn't like flick open. I guess maybe it needs some lubrication or something. Just neat. I got it just because it's kind of a smaller blade, so I'll make sure that it will fit into some of our stuff. I know a lot of people don't have, there's a lot of market out there, and a lot of people don't have, you know, $1,000 knives in their pocket. It's a little fucking stiff too. Like, I'm really concerned with cutting the shit out of myself, so I'm always careful with knives that are new that I'm not familiar with. But that knife fits right in that middle slot there in the 3-cell pocket slide. Gave up soda trying to make myself. Oh yeah, that'll make you way healthier. Is boa the quick turn on rope laces? That's what I was thinking too, Frazier. Now I guess I'm waiting for another Friday the 13th to replace that bag. Probably. John Mosby has some great books. Vintage razor, size and shape. It's a little smaller than razor. Like Amanda collects razors, so we have a huge cabinet full of razors, and that is considerably smaller than any of the razors I have. The profile of the blade is similar. Received emails about 2 SUV orders that are on the way. Right on. Bought an out the front lightning knife on Amazon years ago for 20 bucks. Hours of entertainment out of such a crap knife. Right on. I like Cody's books, When All Hell Breaks Loose, and the Special Forces Survival Guide. How do you store the vet meds? Cool, dark, dry. Cool, dark, and dry. Sweet taters. Boa is used mostly on skiing and snowboarding stuff, but works great on boots. I've seen it on hiking boots. I've seen hiking boots that come with that on them. You have a bag with loops to store med bottles. So use our tool bag organizers, or pistol mag card or rifle mag card, depending on the size of the bottles. Started any seeds? I have not. Cody has a lot of seeds started. My lights are here. I got to put them together, which just, you know, takes a few minutes, but there's a set of 4 lights there, and someplace else there are a bunch more lights. Here's some grow lights right here, and Cody has these same ones. He's got some 2-footers and the 4-footers, And then I've got 4-footers right here, the Barinas. Shotgun cards would also work for smaller. The shotgun cards are not going to hold the pill bottles though. Carry so many different knives, but always end up coming back to the Victorinox. Really? Like just a normal, like Swiss Army kind of knife? It's too small. I can't fucking open them. Like I don't have fingernails. I chew my nails. I can't open, like I have to use another tool to open a Swiss Army knife. I can't get the fucking stuff out of them. How about all these movies Hollywood make rubbing in our face what the elites do in reality? Yeah. Yeah, they're telegraphing the punch. How about the fact that that movie Songbird came out so fast while they were talking about putting everybody on lockdown for COVID? Matt Christopher, what's up? Holds the small vials. It will hold small vials, yeah. East German issue knife, cool. What lights? Oh, we're talking about the grow lights. Yeah, I showed those. Yeah, predictive programming. Yep. Because they don't have to desensitize you. They just have to desensitize the, 70, 80% of the population that only listens to one form of information. Been using 4-foot daylight fluorescent bulbs for seeds starting, right on. Yeah, these are all LEDs. Cool technique where you can use IKEA bags as planters. You can use any bags. We throw away feed bags every day, 50-pound feed bags, rabbit feed, layer pellet, scratch, dog food, right? They all come in these fiber bags. If you take those fiber bags, cut them in half, fill them with soil, they're the perfect size for like doing potatoes in. Well, you can put anything in them. Grow bags is where it's at. Everybody growing on commercial scale now, almost everybody's fucking, if they're not in ground, they're in grow bags. Like these bags right here. Thought you could maybe see it. I guess you really can't. But they're fiber, right? Only downside I found, can't open the bitch with one hand. The farmer model. Do you remember where you bought all those big black shelving units that you're using for all the products? These? Yeah, I totally remember. They came from Costco. Sam's Club had a version that is not nearly as stout. These are from Costco. And what you're looking for is the Whalen storage racks. And I saw them at Costco the other day. Home Depot and Lowe's both sell something very similar now. It's like pallet racking, but more for the home garage. Because most of your pallet racking, you can find pallet racking that's 24 inches deep, but most of it's 30 up to 48 inches deep. So it's just too big. And a lot of your pallet racking is just too tall for an average homeowner. Scenes where they take kids and torture them for adrenochrome. Yes, they sure do. We have to watch the movie They Live. Yeah, I saw that in the theater. What's best besides Facebook and Instagram? I joined a couple different types, not user-friendly exactly. Brian Fraser, man. Gitter is pretty good. I have a lot of traction on Gitter. I do okay on MeWe. I'm also on Locals, and I'm on Float. So I will continue to use all of those. And there's different people in different places. There's people that are in groups with thousands of people that have a lot of traffic, so they pretty much stay on that platform most of the time. So I catch different people in different places, and the conversations are different in different places too. The movie Monster Inc. was about scaring kids. Yes. Why did they need to scare kids? Carrot Cake Day Order. Lone Star, what's up? Thanks for rack info. I have 2 sets I bought. Used one is like yours with the drop-in metal bars. Support actual grid. Works, but some have bolt-in supports. Yeah, you don't want those. These things work good, man. We've put a lot of weight. Like I store full fuel cans and water cans on these racks. We put a lot of weight on these. All my heavy truck parts are on these racks. I have 1,200-pound winches sitting on these racks. We have a lot of stuff on these racks. They work well. Keith David versus Roddy Piper. I have used the grocery store bags with handles to grow potatoes. Key is to cut holes in the bottom. Yeah, you got to have drainage in there, otherwise they'll rot. We're going to do the feed bag idea. I've talked about it several times in videos. I don't think any of those videos have published yet, but I've mentioned it several times. We are going to do that this year just to prove it out. And you can buy, like keep in mind too, you can buy those recycled IKEA bags and like grocery bags from the grocery store. They're usually at the front, you know, where your checkout is, for like $1, $2. They're the same fucking material, a lot of them, that your grow bags are made of. And you can get bulk grow. Look at Grower Solution and Farmer's, not Farmer's Friend. Farmer's Friend won't have them, but Grower Solution, and then whoever makes the towers I have. But grow bags, you can find them. They're all over the place. And if you can't find them, you just need to look at a different place. But Amazon even has grow bags. But if you look at like Kevin from Epic Gardener, he has grow bags that he discusses also. Just see which ones he has and then find them places. Like I buy stuff because I saw it in his video, so I buy stuff from him. And then once I have it, you know who actually made it, right? So then you can find it. You can usually get it a little cheaper. Well, you can get it considerably cheaper. Bootstrap Farmer's good. Yeah, Bootstrap Farmer. And they have a good covering. Bootstrap's got good covering for your row houses. And they have shade cloth also, if I remember right. NSW admin stock, correct. I believe it is. Thoughts on 3D print. Spent 2020 learning Fusion 360, a deep dive into it. I have a buddy that makes a lot of money doing 3D printing. He makes $1,200 Nerf guns. He also has, I can't tell you about that. He's got a lot of shit going on. He's running 73 machines, I think last I heard. They are building a building that is 3 times the size of my building on property they bought in Florida. They are putting up a total of 30,000 square foot of buildings, and all they do is 3D print. So I would say if you can't make it 3D printing, it's because not because there's not a market. I actually did a video the other morning. I don't think it's up yet. Drinking water here. On the Concept 2 rower that I use. Why is there not a fucking cup holder? Well, I know there's not a cup holder because you have to let go with one hand and you can't do that. But why is there not a rest for a phone or an iPad? Why? Why can I not get a red seat and a red stirrups for the feet and red bar, right? How come I can't buy matching to color match it? If people did that, people would buy the shit out of that stuff and you could 3D print all of that shit. Farm Tech out of Dyersville. There's a place out of, I use a place in Collierville here in Tennessee. They're huge and they have tons of stuff. Farm Tech's another one. Check out Farm. Oh, that's what you just said. Farm Tech will send you if you get on Farm Tech's mailing list, Farm Tech will send you a catalog every month. And they sell ClearSpan. They sell everything through there. For you guys that don't know, ClearSpan is those big white kind of like round buildings. And they just put them up in sections. So you could use it as a workshop. You could put ends on it. You can use it as a tunnel. You can put your sawmill under them. You can put anything under them. They're made of like poly vinyl. $1,200 Nerf guns. But it's not for you. It's for people with Ferraris and Lamborghinis and vacation homes that want to play Nerf gun with their kids. He has a lot of things going on. So he works, he does tournaments once a month for, not tournaments, but Nerf play once a month. You ever see like these mega churches or these huge soccer fields where they have off-duty officers directing traffic? That's what happened when Drac goes out every with his nonprofit once a month. And he takes all the guns from all the different companies and he gets companies to donate darts, and it's free for the kids and the families. And they come up and they grab all the guns and he does market research on them. It's all videotaped and these kids get to play for 6 hours. He rented out the entire fucking stadium in Atlanta and had a Nerf game, all nonprofit. It's a pretty big fucking deal. He has really built something. He has 1.5 million, 2 million subscribers on YouTube. It's Lord Drac. And I promise you, if you have a kid that's under 15 years old, they know who he is. This Nerf gun right here, I can shoot a soda can off the fence rail across my parking lot from the door of the building, and I can hit it every fucking time. For a Nerf gun, it shoots just as accurate as a BB gun. And he has full auto ones and semi-auto that have Arduino motors in them, and he prints in pauses and prints in metal pillars and shit. He also did one, you know, there's a wood fiber core that you can get that prints, fucking 3D prints wood. He's done that. He does all kinds of shit. Son can use a 3D printer to make casts of people's teeth for dentistry work. Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff, man. You can 3D print molds, sacrificial molds for pouring, making, you know, stuff for casting. You can also pour silver into them. You can do all kinds of shit. What belts do I have that can ship in 2 weeks? I don't know, man. Why don't you tell me what belt you need, and we'll go from there. Do you notice a theme here? Do you notice a theme? Like I've been telling you guys for 2 years, like we're changing what we're doing. Like it's not going to be long where you won't be able to order shit. I'll just put stuff up. It'll sell out in 5 minutes and you'll hear about it an hour later. And it won't change anything financially for my employees or myself. It'll just cut down the whole, hey, you know, what do you have that can ship kind of stuff. I'm walking around. You can buy anything you see in here. Bought Rolexes from a collector friend. Made $5K 2 years later to pay for divorce lawyer. I'm sure, like shoes, Nerf guns have a market above normal. I don't know about that, but if you bought Rolexes, you would make a fucking killing right now. The return on Rolexes is better than any other fucking investment you can make right now. Trouser belt? We don't have no trouser belts. We build them as ordered. I have all these low profile belts, but we build them as ordered. Like we build them. Like you might order a low profile belt and Cody won't even pull it in the morning. He's just going to give me a slip for it. It's going to get cut in the next couple of days and it's going to ship out of here. Nobody has a low profile belt on order unless they're waiting for something else. Belt exchange since October. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. What kind of belt? Lozano? I've just been ignoring you every time you email because I'm sure you're emailing the shit out of me. What kind of belt? What kind of belt? Can you get lighter and burn your tongue? Can you get a lighter and burn your tongue? Can you get a lighter and burn your tongue? You know what I can do, you stupid cunt? Here, let me show you what I can do, you little twat. Maybe I can't do it. Can I not ban motherfucker? How do I ban people on YouTube here? Nia Oli, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel. Which one makes her have a cardiac arrest? Which one does that? Report, remove, put user, unhide user. Okay, she's gone. Timeout is just temporarily. Blocked, removed from channel is what does her. Nia Oli was timed out. Apparently I did the wrong one. She was only timed out for 300 seconds. Is that the new, do you have a couch for sale? Because I actually had couches for sale when they were doing that shit. Stay to watch. If you just let them time out, then you block them. 3 dots on the side. I don't have 3 dots on the side. 3 dots on the side is something different for the person doing the video. What else? Great, that chick will call me tomorrow to sell me a warranty. Yeah, that's what it looked like. What are your thoughts on the Russia-Ukraine issue? Paintball. Are you being deployed, buddy? Like, how's it going to affect you? We have been, Russia's been the boogeyman for over 50 years, right? We have to have a boogeyman. Is some shit happening? Probably. Will it affect you and I? Yeah, it'll affect you more than it'll affect me, because I've spent the last 30 years of my life preparing for this shit. Like, it's just literally what I do, right? I have fucking thousands and thousands of gallons of water on the property. But I just bought, oh, they're not here anymore. I just bought all these water cans and we just filled them up today. I don't even need them. I just thought they would fit flat here really nicely, right? All these water cans, all full of water. All these water cubes, all full of water. Like, gas price is going to go up. Will I stop driving? Nope, not at all. Won't change anything I do. You might be hard-pressed to find some luxury food goods. Like, you don't have to have luxury food in your pantry, but you should, I would tell you, if you are not prepared, I would tell you to have 3 months worth of food. And if you live in an apartment, you ain't gonna have no stray bitches over, you know, a different chick every week, because your entire apartment is, you know, full of shit. It's full of fucking food and stuff. So I would tell you, move someplace more rural, live someplace where you can have a garden, live someplace where you could shoot pigeons, squirrels, woodchucks, turtles. I would tell you, live someplace where you could have rabbits and chickens. The rabbit poop is more important than the rabbit itself. And enjoy camping, right? Do you have stuff to go camping? If the power went out, you could still live in your apartment if you had to, if you had a decent sleeping system, right? A 3-component sleep system is a great system. It's actually 4 components. You know, the military MPPS, the military sleep systems, but they're heavy. You're not going to pack it out. You'll pack with a couple pieces of it. Wiggies make some awesome sleep systems. Snug Pack makes some badass stuff. It just depends, you know, what it is you're into. Starting our seed inside next week, hoping it isn't too early. Well, it's definitely going to be too early, Freedom, because it's Tennessee. It'll definitely fuck you up. But when you want to harden it off, the big thing with starting indoors is to have your light close to the plant. If your light's way above, the plant's going to be tall and spindly. It's going to chase the light. Build your system in a manner that you can easily raise the lights. And then that's why that's the row house, right? So we're starting indoors. We're going to move them into the row house, let them harden off with the doors closed. And then we'll, you know, start opening the doors on the row house. A small greenhouse is easier to control the climate in. Like the companies that sell all these tiny houses and sheds, most of them have some kind of greenhouse there. Those greenhouses are great for seeds and seed hardening. And we could build them, dude. We could go over, Freedom, and look at one. And I have a ton of pictures in my phone, or I did. I don't know if I still do. You could easily build this thing. It's a rectangle on the ground. You frame it up about 3 feet tall for your sidewalls. And then it's just PVC pipe that goes over the top. And you're using the corrugated plastic the clear plastic, like from Lowe's, and that goes on the hoops longwise so that it will curve. And then you just use like pipe strapping that you put, conduit on the walls with. You screw those into the PVC, and then you just build your ends. And you can put a fan with a thermostat so it'll pull air through when it gets too hot in there. Thoughts on PCP? Thinking it might be handy tool. Are you talking about the compressed air guns? Might be handy tool since they can be filled with those special hand pumps. So the hand pumps take forever to fill. The hand pumps are fucking expensive. And I'm not saying don't do it. Lewis and Clark expedition went out with a fucking air rifle and a foot pump, right? A hand pump. Totally doable. They're killing fucking water buffalo with them. They're killing Cape buffalo with those things. They have them in 50 cal, 357, 44. Rotary magazines. You literally use bullets that you reload. You're reloading bullets. That's what the round is, right? So there's a lot of options for them. And you can use compressed air. You can jam them off of a scuba tank. So if you don't have your own compressor to fill your tanks, you could take your scuba tank to the scuba shop and then use that to fill your compressed air. There's also compressors that you can get that will fill them. Most people are stupid though. Oh, I do not disagree with that at all. Just go to Walmart. That is most people. Most people are the people at Walmart. Just keep that in mind. Those people you come into contact with, out in public, sucking on a pacifier or sucking their finger, footy pajamas. It's usually a Chrysler 300, parked crooked in the handicap space, dirty diaper, right? That is most people. Like, that's most people that you come in contact with. Sam Yang 909 one day. I don't know what that is. Is that the Lewis and Clark gun? Can't you refill paintball cans with compressors? He might have a thing found a nail gun to refill homes. You can. There are compressors you can fill, but that's different, right, than compress. So nitrogen, your paintball tanks, are a lower pressure than your compressed air. It's also less expensive. If you look at Air Force guns, Air Force has a good explanation and an easy to navigate site for that. But if you really want to know about those guns, look at Pyramid Air. Whether you buy from Pyramid or not, Pyramid Air has a lot of comparisons and reviews on their site, and you can buy a lot of these air rifles right off Amazon. Walmart is like watching 90s episode of Cops, with Jerry Springer involved, right? It's like Joe Dirt. Thoughts on dating website for homesteaders? I don't know. There are some homestead, some prepper groups. If you listen to Glenn Tate's, and you should listen to Glenn Tate's 299 Days anyways. He wrote a book series. It's 14 books. It's on audiobooks. We're in about book 6 right now of the real world, right? But he has a show called Prepping 2.0. And on his show, there is some prepper homesteader dating app or something, or some group that has that in one of their subforums. Lewis and Clark was a Giordani air rifle, apparently, right on. Farmers only used to be for farming. Don't know if it's still around. Farmers only used to be for farmers. I don't know what that means. It's a big bore air rifle. Chuck Peoples, I really don't like people. Walmart is like watching Reddit. Thoughts on dating. Johnny Refill. Love Sam Yang. Gray 175. That's what you're waiting on. I have no buckles. Unfortunately for you, I have no Cobra buckles. So Lewis, if you send me, reply to your confirmation email, and I'll just kill and refund that order for you so you can look for other options. I just don't have any buckles, buddy. I have nothing 175. I literally say it every night. And I say it all the time when people email me, hey, I don't have any 175 buckles. So if you sent emails and I didn't reply, I don't know why that is. I literally have a copy paste when I get those emails that I just copy paste. Farmers Only. Yeah, Farmers Only was a dating website. Yes, it was supposed to be like country girls. Chuck, 300 plus people that don't like people are gathering in camp. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Kitty, kitty. Hey, up here. Come here. Yeah, supply chain thing. Yep. Why don't you make buckles in house? I don't know. Why don't you make tires in house? Why don't you make buckles in house? Because I don't have fucking because I don't pour aluminum. Because I don't have whatever it however you make them. I don't know. Same reason I don't weave nylon webbing. I have sewing machines, man. I cannot find. You can always log into your account too and see status on your order, and get your order number and do all that stuff. Do I think Facebook will go like MySpace? It seems to be. I'm using it less and less. Like, I don't think I even posted. I realized tonight while I was in the truck that I had not posted to Facebook at all today, and I made 2 posts that I'd already made to Instagram. The metaverse shit is just like they're pushing all this metaverse bullshit in there, and it's changed how everything works in there. And like, I can't even get my private messages half the time. It will show that I have them. I'll see them in the header as they come through on the top, but when I click on them, it doesn't actually do anything. Like, they're so fucking up with they're fucking their system up so badly it doesn't work half the time. And I think a lot of people are jumping ship from Facebook. Facebook is good. Like, I get on Facebook at night to watch groups, right? I'm in livestock guardian dog groups. I'm in a lot of homesteading and gardening groups, and the groups still work. My groups are on Facebook, but as far as posting on Facebook, I can't even go live on Facebook more than half the time. It just doesn't, the button's not even there. And then the metaverse shit, you've got some mother of 3 or whatever set up this metaverse virtual reality account, and her avatar was online and got gang raped by 5 guys. That's the big news yesterday, that some house mother was in the metaverse and a bunch of dudes gang raped her character, and she's fucking distraught over it. Well, choose different games, I guess. I don't know. Facebook stock was down. Yeah, they're blaming it on April. 220 billion. Yet the dudes that run it don't give a fuck, because those guys, they didn't lose anything. Their shareholders lost some money. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night. New videos up pretty consistently on YouTube if you want to see what's really going on, like on the property other than this. You want to see what's going on in the building? That's these. You want to see what else we do? All the stuff like when I'm like, you should garden, you should have food production. That's the YouTube videos. And that's me and Amanda. That's a lot more Amanda in the videos. Good deals in Marketplace. You can. Facebook Marketplace has pretty well killed Craigslist. Learn how to make buckles. Foxtrot Tactical. I don't know if you're talking to me, but you learn how to make fucking buckles. Maybe you don't watch the videos or whatever. I don't need to make buckles, buddy. I don't need to make any of these fucking belts. Like, we still fucking ship 1,000 belts a week. We're just not shipping your belt. You learn how to make buckles. I'll buy them from you. There is a U.S. company making buckles. My barbecue looks like a better buckle than the buckles they make. There's not a buckle out there that's better than the fucking Austrian buckles made in Austria. Austria, maybe you're not aware, still has all the crazy COVID shit going on. They're putting people in fucking camps, right? Austria. It never fully opened. The buckles come in through Canada. Canada's fucked up 10 ways from Sunday also. Welcome to your new normal. But we're worried about a buckle. I get plenty of buckles. The guys that get the fucking buckles, you know, I don't know what to tell you, man. Learn how to mine aluminum. That's exactly what we're going to do. 4 a.m. video tomorrow? I don't know. Where's your videos? Make a video. When I post the videos and people don't comment, I stop making the videos. When I get on here and there's no conversation, I don't do this. Like, it takes a lot of my life to put content out that fucking 20,000 people watch but don't comment on. It's just like this video right here with the thumbs up. It's the same thing. Like, you don't even have to type words. I don't need to do any of this shit. Like, not a fucking bit of it. I could close the company down and be fucking just fine tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good night. Whoever the buckle guy is, let me know when you have some samples.